So, can I just shed some light on why you're feeling this mental stumbling block that you're going through? Because you're at this point in your life where you have everything, right? You have your basic needs, and my basic needs are going to be different to your basic needs in terms of necessity. But the reason why there is a stumbling block mentally, your parents' standards that they set for you is the standards that they wished for themselves. Your parents' standards for you were the standards that they wished for themselves. So you didn't have an example of the standards that were set for you. Hear me out. Monkey see, monkey do, right? You've heard that. When we speak about that, what it relates to is the fact that we are creatures of habit. We become our environments, and we start to capture things. It's like data capturing. Remember the other day I said, whatever is in your experience is what you are paying attention to. So, with regards to monkey see, monkey do, often in an unhealed home or with wounded parents, what you will get is that saying that says, "Do as I say, not as I do," because it isn't embodied. The standards that they wish for you is not embodied. So you might find them now struggling still to reach those standards that they had hoped for themselves but wished that it would be accomplished through you. And that's why isn't or like like stagnant. You doubt yourself because now in that doubting, you know you have set the standards through the pain that you experienced, right? From not being able to see. But here's your gift. Your gift is that you are the standard. Do you understand? Because now you have done that and you've exceeded the standards. But now, because they aren't met in a vibrational way to those standards, they can't see it. Because Angiti, we've been taught to only believe that which we see. We've taken ourselves away from that which we feel. So they can't see beyond the veil of the 3D that's blocking them from seeing the important work that they have done for you in order for you to be where you are. So that mental block, that's what's required, that mental unblocking and rewiring to say, oh, they wished for me this, and I wished for me this. And they didn't hold the vibration of what they wished. So what I saw was a vibration of who they are in the space of lack, of wanting to acquire, but not being able to have whatever things that they needed to be able to get to that stage. But here's the thing. If I decide to plant a seed today, I might not get the fruits. Do you understand? So don't, for those parents too, don't now look at the seed that you've planted and not the fruit, because maybe your child is the leaves and it's just about to blossom now. So don't lose hope. This is how we help one another. This is how our ancestors helped us and help us and continue to help us by supporting each stage of a fruit, a tree, a seed becoming a tree bearing fruit. So not every idea that you've had is going to bear fruit now, but later. And you got to be willing to be okay that it's not going to be you who eats of the fruit. Because I heard this the other time, that an orange tree doesn't eat its fruit. An orange tree doesn't eat its fruit, meaning that the seed was to bear the fruit, but it doesn't eat it. Its work is to produce it. Do you get what I mean? So, your skills that you have, your skills are to bear the fruit. And every idea is a seed, it's a tree planted. Now, you must understand, with every single idea that you have, the moment you write it down, the moment you confirm it, it becomes more intentional, because then you can say, in my land, in my garden, I have planted, this is a section for love in abundance. This is a section which I can cater to love of lack. This is a section where there is gentleness. This is a section where there is faithfulness. This is a section where there is joy. This is a section, do you get what I mean? Because that is your fruit that you are bearing. But you must understand, every single layer and everything that is happening in your life is so important now, because the ideas from then, from Abantu Badala, from then, now it's coming through. So you probably haven't had like Izangoma in your home for a very long time. Okay. And that is because you had to, and when I mean Izangoma, like healers, you had to become the healer. You are the healer. And the thing is, the healing is not going to look like how it is marketed, because it's feeling. The new earth is needing all healers who are able to hold the frequency of unconditional love. The other day, I was in just beautiful conversation, and we're talking about unconditional love. And I had said that unconditional love for me is loving someone through their conditions and not yours. And then it was added that, yes, and unconditional love is a frequency. It is void of human emotion. Human emotion is conditional. That's why in the relationships that you have, specifically, if you assume them, they are conditional. They're based on the fact that you are going to give me the wholeness that I am looking for. But I'm never going to give you the exact blueprint of what it is, because I don't even know what it is, but I know that I need it. But I need you to bend over backwards for me so that I can eventually see it. But I'm never going to, because I don't know what it is. I've never felt it. I've never touched it, what it would look like opposite to what I've experienced before. And then I'm going to control you in order to give me the freedom. And I'm going to control you until you give me the freedom. Because this is what I heard. Every relationship born out of lack is going to have control. You're always going to be controlling where someone's going. Who are you with? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with without me? Why are you doing that? And the thing is, if you do not know yourself, if you do not know who you are, you are going to be seeking it in another human being who is also looking for the exact same thing. Do you get what I mean? They're looking for the exact same thing you are looking for. It's like the blind leading the blind. That's why you're in situation. That's why there's a rise of situationships, because I don't know, but I do want it. But I need you to just be there until I figure it out. And I know I'm never going to figure it out because that's not what I want. I know what I want, but what I want doesn't want me because it doesn't want to be controlled. And I need to control, and I need you to bend over backwards and jump high when I say it's time to jump. You just need to ask me how high. Those relationships are crumbling now, and you're seeing it everywhere because you cannot have freedom if you are not free. You have to become a vibrational match without needing that thing. You have to be that thing. Remember, everything is being. It's a state of being. It's a state of mindset. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you eat, what you consume, how you enjoy, how you smile, what you wear, everything becomes intentional because remember, it is the fruits you are producing. But remember, be not attached to whether you're going to see them eat of your fruit. Just know that your fruit is required. And once you detach from needing to see the fruit being eaten, by the time you're focusing on the faithfulness, lack of love, abundance of love, joy, peace, alignment in your garden. Here, this is the Garden of Eden. Your brain. What are you planting in here? That's why it's important to rewire your brain and to recalibrate your nervous system. Right now, your nervous system is recalibrated to fear. We are such suggestible human beings. It goes back to what I said about monkey see, monkey do. It is important now for all of you who have done the healing work to start suggesting good things, suggesting the highest vibration of love, suggesting seeking the evidence of peace and joy, being expectant of magic in your life, being expectant of miracles in your life, holding that vibration where you see good in you, you see good in others. You advocate for peace, you advocate for humanity, you hold the vibration and frequency of unconditional love by becoming that, by being that vibration and stillness. I heard this the other day. The reason why you're not resting is because you are in a box. And I've heard this before, but I love the way he said it with this added wisdom. That because we are in boxes, things aren't circular. Remember, everything in life is circular. It's rhythmic. It goes like this. Yes, you can get like this sort of like to doom, to doom, but it's cyclical and it continues. It's like nature has its seasons. You've got your winter that we are in the south. We have your spring, we have your summer, you have your autumn. Everything is rhythmic, right? So music can come in different forms of rhythm. And I'm going somewhere with this. We're traveling. Rest. This is it. He said the name rest, forest, for rest. I love that. The place where you can rest the most is when you're in nature. It's for rest because your thoughts aren't rigid. They are allowed to flow freely. And when you're allowed to flow freely, it's like a waterfall just pouring down. Such beautiful rhythms. Go into nature. Your spirit guides are calling for you to go back into nature, to tap into who you are and your natural state, where you can be intimate with the divine, share your sadness, help your ancestors to alchemize the pain. Remember, your ancestors are true in nature. They're the trees, you know? So there's wisdom, they listening, they helping, speak and communicate. Um, yeah, just speak and communicate. For personal readings, DM me.